米大リーグ、ドジャースの大谷翔平が日本時間に行われたリーグ優勝決定シリーズ第4戦で先発登板し、7回途中まで2安打無失点、10奪三振の快投を披露。さらに打者としても3本塁打を放つ圧巻の活躍を見せました。この偉業を受け、ドナルド・トランプ米大統領が大谷を称賛しました。トランプ大統領は、ルイジアナ州立大が大学野球のワールドシリーズで優勝したことを祝してホワイトハウスを訪れた際、自ら大谷の話題を持ち出し、私は忙しすぎるが、とある日本人選手が出ている試合だけは見たと発言。さらに、彼はこれまで見た中でも最高の投手の一人であり、最高の打者だと語りました。また、NBA レイカーズの八村塁選手や、リーグ優勝決定シリーズ第4戦の現地解説を務めた元メジャーリーガーのロン・ダーリングも、それぞれ大谷の活躍についてコメントを寄せています。これらの模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
To even greater glory in the Major League Baseball, I think you're going to do all right. I would like to represent every single one. No, I mean, the team must be incredible. Cade Anderson was drafted by the Seattle Mariners, so I think, aren't they playing a big game tonight or something like that? Are you going to be watching that? Yeah, I think so. You better be watching. I'm so busy I don't get to watch baseball too much. I did watch the other night, however. I turned on, and there happened to be a Japanese player who was not bad. He was one of the best pitchers I've ever seen, one of the best hitters I've ever seen, and that all makes for a nice contract. He's pretty good, right? Pretty amazing when you think. They say one of the best games ever played because you had pitching and hitting at this with the same guy. Pretty exciting.
What did you think of Shohei Ohtani the other night? I know it was during your game.
Oh, it was crazy. Yeah, we were watching that. It was right before the game. Yeah, so we were watching that. It was amazing. Oh my God, we all, everybody was just literally watching. It was like, what is this? It's just crazy, you know. Yeah, he's a guy, you know, for sure. I'm happy for him, the whole team, and all the other Japanese guys. You know, shout out to them, and yeah, hopefully they're gonna get the next one too.
Ronnie, you've seen a lot of baseball.
Ooh.
Have you seen anything that compares to what you saw on Friday night?
I've never seen anything like it. You know, I think that we're used to seeing great things from great athletes, and we always find the words. I found it very difficult to find any words for what happened on Friday night. That's something that I thought might be 100 years from now, maybe. I didn't know it was present now. It was just it was stuff that you see in Williamsport. You don't see at Dodger Stadium on a Friday night.
A Little League World Series instead of a playoff. But, you know, no other player has this opportunity to pitch and then bat leadoff. I mean, there's nobody else. Even Babe Ruth didn't do this. He probably batted third in the lineup with the Yankees, but he stopped pitching to just then concentrate on hitting.
Yeah, it's and, you know, the pitching and the way you pitched and got people out in those days certainly is a little different than what guys are looking at today. But I remember, I'm old enough that when I was drafted, I remember saying to my agent, I said, what if I don't like who drafts me? Why can't I go to Japan and play for a couple of years? I'm 20 years old. It would be a great place to hang out, learn a lot about baseball, formative years, and also a new culture. And my agent told me that you'd be blackballed from baseball forever. But the one thing he did say, and I'll never forget it, is he said, you know, it's inferior baseball over there. They'll have some pitchers maybe someday come over and make their mark. But the everyday player will never have a place in a Major League Baseball. And in my lifetime, we have the best player that I've ever seen was born in Japan.
But you also look at this and you wonder that, will this spawn other players who, and usually your pitcher is your shortstop and your best player and he bats third in the lineup. Why haven't we seen more of this? Paul Skeens was a great hitter in college, and I don't know, can you take advantage of that? Will teams do that?
You know, I can only speak from my own experience, because when I hear about other pitchers that were great hitters, I'm always a little skeptical, and only in this sense is that I was a player pitcher myself, and I had great years as a collegiate. And then I started taking batting practice against major league pitchers, and the spin and the velocity. And I was, wow, am I out of my league? So even most collegiate players who are great hitters and pitchers find when they get to the major league level that they're not. So that's what makes it even more remarkable.
What was it more remarkable, the pitching or the hitting? If we separate the two, that he hits 3 bombs, but also the pitching, because, man, that was some filthy stuff that he was throwing.
Well, I think if we separate it, the pitching was remarkable only because he hasn't done a lot of it this year, and that he could be 2 weeks in between throwing in a major league game and produce those kind of results. But the one thing, Dan, I will tell you, especially his second and third home run, our people at Turner, they do such a great job with the pictures and the sound. They could not replicate the sound that second home run made. From the booth, it sounded like someone had shot off a cannon. I mean, the sound of the connection between bat and ball, I've never heard that before. And I've heard some great sounds, including some personally off me, that ended up going a long way. But I had never in the booth heard something that loud. And, we tried to capture it leaving the stadium. And when I was a young player going to Dodger Stadium for the first time, I had people all the time say, well, that's where Stargell hit the ball over the pavilion. And I guess kind of like Ted Williams' seat in Fenway Park. Yeah, whatever. Whatever you want to say. That's great. That's a nice story. And then you see someone do it. And you say to yourself, that which you thought was impossible is possible.
Roki mentioned that you were responsible for his entrance song. How did that come to be?
I think the song itself is suiting really well. I feel like as soon as I saw that song come out around spring training, I play for him every single day in the weight room over there. I want him to use it. He didn't use it at the beginning. I don't know what was the reason behind, but I think he was gonna be huge for the fans and the vibe in the dugout. I think everybody kind of like vibe to it. And now that he's a closer, even better, because you can hear him at the most important part of the game, which is 3 hours away from winning the game. So I'm happy that he rolled with it. And I hope we can use it just 4 more times before we win.
Does he understand the lyrics? Like, does he understand like Bailalo Rocky?
I think so. It's not that hard. It's just dance Rocky. And
Has he danced to it yet or no?
I don't know. I don't remember if he danced to the song yet. But I'll make a dance if we win the World Series.
Do you think he can dance?
Oh yeah, for sure. He can pitch. He can throw 100 miles per hour. He can leave his leg almost to his face. I think he can dance for sure.
You have obviously experience starting, now bullpen role. What have you seen from Roki kind of following in that similar path?
Yeah, I think, he hit his stride, I think, midway through his stint down in AAA, whether it was an injury or, he was going through mechanical stuff, whatever it was. I think it just took him a little bit of time to get used to things. And, he's been flourishing out of the bullpen for us. It's been fun to watch.
What are you kind of able to do at this point?
I feel a lot better now. I mean, there was a few days where I definitely felt miserable. No, I feel a lot better now. I'm throwing through a couple bullpens. See where it takes me.
It'll be about a month since you pitched in an MLB game. Is there any concern there's rust or anything?
No.
You got to face hitters before. Why isn't that a concern for you? I mean, that's quite a bit of time, and then to be thrust into a playoff game.
I mean, playoff energy is different. Hopefully throwing live soon, and I want to face Freddie. So, no, I don't know. Just see where it takes me.
Have you faced Shohei during these days off?
No, I'm done. I signed here. No more. Freddie is always a fun one. I was talking to him about it the other day.
Why is Freddie fun? Oh, you kind of covered it, but why is Freddie fun for you to face?
He's so good. And it's so hard to get him out. And I think I got him out. He lets me know his last time he faced me, he got a hit off me with the time before I struck him out. So I always bring up that one.